What's up, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of James in the AM, but for the first time in video format on YouTube. This is super exciting, super momentous for me because I've been wanting to do this for a while, and it being episode 10, being the end of my 75 hard challenge, this is just the perfect time to do it. I'm excited. I'm excited for y'all to experience it in a video format because it just brings a whole new level to it all. So this is exciting. This is really fun for me. And putting this all together is really fun as well. Having like a space to do the podcast separately is a completely different experience for me. Makes this much more fun and exciting for me versus doing it at the same desk that I do all my work, that I stream from, and that I do everything from. So this is just for podcasting, just for YouTube videos, and I'm really excited about it because I have a few plans going forward that I will be sharing at the end of the episode. So I'm excited about that. And let's get going with this episode. This episode's about the results of my 75 hard challenge that I just finished up about a week and a half ago. But it's been the end of finals for me for school, as well as just some tidying up in the building of this studio for me to be able to finally share with you guys what I thought about the challenge. Did it benefit me? Could it benefit others? And what are some tips for anybody who's looking to do the same exact challenge going forward? If you guys like this episode, make sure to share this with your family and friends. And let's get it started. In general, 75 hard is not easy. It's one of the hardest things you can do challenge-wise because, obviously there's training for marathons and the Ironman, but I'm talking just like a fitness challenge you want to do that you found on YouTube, right? Like a simple one you found on social media. Pretty simple, right? 75 hard is one of the more simple ones. It gives you straightforward rules. You follow them and you show the results at the end. Before we continue though, I'm going to share the rules once again, just in case this is your first episode you're listening to, or you're just curious again. It's 2 workouts a day. One has to be outside. They're supposed to be 45 minutes each, or one whole workout that's an hour and a half of it's outside. 1 gallon of water, 10 pages of reading, 1 progress picture, and you have to follow a diet. That's completely up to you. 6 rules-ish, and pretty simple. You determine a lot of the specifics for the rules. For me, that was the best part about it because for example, the 2 workouts, 45 minutes each, one has to be outside. I would just clump that into one morning, have it be half of it be outside and the other half be inside, or, all of it outside, whatever. But I was able to do that in the morning, continue on with my day. Sometimes I would do 45 minutes in the morning and do the rest of it throughout the day on the job or throughout the day at home, whatever. The 1 gallon of water was hard in the beginning. If you listen to my prior episodes, it's super hard to start drinking a gallon of water from the get-go, but gets easier over time and becomes a habit. You're like still thirsty at 12 cups into the day. You're like, I need more water. That's crazy how your body adapts to that, but that's how it was. 10 pages of reading could be easy for some, could be hard for others. I just read the Bible daily or a self-help book, something like 4-Hour Work Week or Why Motivation is a Myth. That's what a couple of workbooks I was reading. 1 progress picture. This is one of the things I'll talk about towards the end, but I just don't like taking progress pictures every day because it could be discouraging, but we'll get to that later. And then following a diet. This, for me, fluctuated throughout the challenge. In the beginning, it was bulking, lots of protein, lots of carbs. And then towards the end, it was a cutting phase for the last photo for the results. And that I was eating a calorie deficit. And in general was just a more eat less calories than you're burning. Simple as that for me. So it's not easy because you have to follow these every single day for 75 straight days. And if you fail in one day, you have to restart from the beginning. That last part, you have to restart if you fail one of these, is what literally kept me going every single day. And for example, if I didn't have to restart, but I could just keep going, and that wouldn't be as motivating for me. Since I knew I had to restart the challenge in order to finish the challenge, like if I wanted to do 75 days straight, I had to do every single one. I kept it going. It really motivated me. And I think that's why it was completely worth it for me. Completely worth it for me because before this challenge, I wasn't very consistent with my exercise. I would go a couple times a week. I would miss a week if I didn't really want to, or I'd go 3 or 4 days in a row and then get tired of it. But I was still working out, but not as much as I had wanted, not seeing the results I wanted. So going every single day to the gym, working out 2 times a day, drinking the gallon of water, doing everything that was on the rules really got me in a place where I realized, whoa, being consistent, being disciplined really, really brings out results. And that's kind of also why I was hesitant, because the results I saw in the end made me very happy. But I didn't want people to think that the whole point of exercising is to see results in the mirror. A lot of the times, exercising is to help you feel better in general, mentally. Sometimes the best part of exercising is being able to get through your day easily without having to worry about not having enough energy or getting fatigued quickly doing certain tasks. So, exercising, doing this challenge, obviously will bring out results because it's 75 days of straight work. But exercising in general does not have to bring out results in the mirror. So I was hesitant posting the photos. But for me, there was a guy who posted the photos way back in like December of his results for 75 hard, which made me end up doing it with some motivation from my girlfriend and such. But that ended up making me want to do it. So if I can even motivate one person to do it through the photos that I posted, then it was worth it posting those photos. And obviously, for me, the whole post was to finish off the challenge and then show the results, but also show my personal records, my deadlift, squat, and bench, which was really exciting because I've never posted those. And just posting those keeps me accountable to continue increasing my strength. But yeah, so it was worth it for me. I learned a lot. I learned that consistency really does bring results. I learned that this is one of the most disciplining things that I've done. Being disciplined to every single day for 75 straight days was something I was very surprised I was able to do, and made me really happy and showed me that I can do things for long periods of time, build habits, and become a better man, whether that be in my faith or in life in general. So I wanted to finish off with a few things. One, do I think it's for everyone? But also tips for people who want to do it. For that first one, it's not for everyone. This challenge is simply not for everyone. If you don't have a background in exercise and this is how you want to start exercising, I recommend not. Definitely don't do this as your first entry level into exercise, entry level into the gym. By the way, drink of the day, DOTD, maple espresso tea with milk from Trader Joe's. It's a maple espresso tea bag. But then after it steeps, I add milk and a little bit of brown sugar. This stuff bops if you need a little bit of caffeine, but not too much, kind of like tonight. This is the way to go if you like that tea espresso flavor. It's really weird. I think it has coffee grounds in it. That's why it tastes like coffee, but then it has that maple leaf, whatever. Moving on. The reason I don't think this is for everyone is because it's not an entry level challenge. Entry level challenge is something like Chloe Ting's YouTube channel, where she posted 30 days of HIIT workouts or 30, whatever it was, like something that's on the easier level, on the beginner level, that doesn't ask of you too much, so that you don't get extremely tired or get extremely demotivated because you're not succeeding every single day because you're not doing all the rules. This is for people who have worked out in the past, but just need a boost, need something to really push them through. And you'll actually see that in if you look up 75 Hard on Instagram or anything on Google, you'll see a lot of the progress photos are people who were already have a little bit of muscle or have had a past in exercise and really show some results after this. So that just tells you this is not for people who are supposed to start their journey and this is where I'm going to get really fit. Try something more beginner. And just be consistent. This brings consistency, but you don't need this to do that. You don't need 75 straight days of 2 workouts, a gallon of water, and following a diet. You could simply just follow diet to start out, or do 1 workout a day. It doesn't have to be 2 workouts a day. So that's why I don't think it's for everyone. It's not something that's sustainable for every single person. But if you want to challenge yourself a little further into your fitness journey, this is definitely a way to go. Will I do this again? Probably not. Maybe in a couple of years, just to see if I'm really stagnant in my fitness journey and I don't know what to do, this might be something I go to again. But really, I've learned so much over the last 75 days about fitness through YouTube videos, through experience, through other people, that I don't think I'm going to have to do something like this again to see major results. I think I'll be able to do that through other resources, something like Jeff Nippert's programs or another reputable fitness instructor, fitness YouTuber that can help you with the program and such. Also not necessary. You can find enough stuff for free. But if you're looking for something more intense and more professional, then definitely go with something like a program. But if you're looking to do this, let's say you are in the middle of your fitness journey and you're looking for some results and you just need something different, you need something new, you need something to challenge yourself. Here are my tips for 75 hard. Tip number 1, not every workout has to go hard, because this is 75 straight days of 2 workouts a day. Treat it more like a marathon versus a race, kind of like your entire fitness journey. 75 days is a solid 2.5 months of your entire fitness journey. That can bring on a lot of stress if you're going really hard every single workout. I realized that very quickly because I was dead. I didn't have enough energy to do my homework, to have a good time with my other relationships in my life, whether it be my girlfriend or my family. And I was just not putting enough time towards my faith, which is very important to me. And I realized that's because I'm going too hard every workout. And that was probably like the first 2 weeks. So I kind of slowed it down. I had a very hard first workout, mellow, moderate, light second workout. Still counts. It still counts. Go take a walk for 45 minutes. I'm trusting you. Trust me, you'll lose enough calories that you'll be happy enough that you took just a walk outside. It was very light. You could listen to a book, a podcast, or just enjoy the fresh air without having to get too much energy exuded from you. So do not take every workout hard. Treat it like a marathon, not a race. Tip number 2, get the proper resources if you have the finances to do so. For example, I talked a lot about the Theragun I got. The Theragun is amazing. Let me bring it for y'all. You hear that? Oh yeah, this thing helped me get past the days when I woke up and I was just absolutely dead because my body was completely sore and I just didn't have it in me to go to the gym again or do another 2 workouts. But this right here I bought right when I started the challenge, just because I was reading stuff on extreme workouts or like how to get past being sore and recovering better. They really recommended some type of percussion therapy, and one of the best ones is Theragun. This is one of the best ones out there. It's kept me agile. It's kept me limber. It's kept me from being too sore. It really does help with recovery. Like, I'll do it for about 30 seconds on every muscle group before the workout, and then I'll do it for 2 minutes on every muscle group afterwards for recovery. And there's different attachments. It depends on the one you get, but it was worth it for me. I bought it at full price, but you can also buy it on monthly payments, which is very helpful for some people who are tight on money. But like I said, if you have the finances to do so, get something like that. Get a resource. It doesn't even have to be that. It could just be a roller from your local Marshalls or Ross for like $5. It doesn't have to be a Theragun. Something that can help you really increase your ability to recover better after your workouts or warm up for your workouts. Other resources could include a really nice water bottle, like a big one, or one that keeps your water cold, just to drink more water, just to have water be better and taste better. For example, like, I just can't drink lukewarm water. I can't do it. I'll always ask for ice. I'll always ask for it cold. I'll always put in the fridge if I need to. Like, I can't drink lukewarm water. It's not satisfying to me. I won't drink a lot. So I have a nice hydro, but I also bought this like plastic water bottle off eBay that you could find for like $15, and it has like 9 cups worth of water, and it tells you like timings. Like at 8 a.m. you should have drank this much. At 9 a.m. you should drink this much. By 2 p.m. you should have drank this much. And you don't have to get that exact one, but something that carries a lot of water, something that keeps your water cold so that you're drinking more water, because drinking a gallon of water, especially in the beginning, is tough. So get something like that. Number 3, make the most of what you have. So like I said, if you have the resources, if you have the finances, buy the resources to help you get through it. But you don't need to buy stuff necessarily or even have too much to get through this challenge if you're wanting to do it, but don't have a gym membership, don't have a Theragun, don't have even workout clothes or stuff like that you think has to get you started. You don't need running shoes to get started first at running. You could literally run barefoot or run with your regular tennis shoes. You don't need these specific $200 shoes that you see on Nike or on advertisements. this is actually super important. I've heard this a lot. Like a lot of people will just continue to put off challenges or continue to put off certain things they want to do in life because they're waiting till they have enough money, or they're waiting till they have the perfect shoes, or like I said, perfect something to start. And that's just BS. That's total BS. You do not need that. You do not need that certain thing to start or to do anything um, fitness wise. You can just simply use your hands and your feet in your bedroom, outside, in your backyard, in the front yard, at a local park. You do not need a gym. You don't you don't need fitness clothes. You can just use like you can even be in your pajamas in the morning right when you wake up. Just do it, okay? And once you have a little bit of money saved away, yeah, buy more things to be able to do things more, um, have more fun or have more motivation to do certain things. But you do not need anything specific to start out. Just start it. 2 workouts a day. Go on a run. Do some push-ups in your room. Do some ab workouts. You could do all of this. You could do all of this without having to buy anything. Use what you have. Number 4, do not be discouraged by the photos. The reason I say don't be discouraged by your photos is because you'll take a photo every single day and you'll look at it and you'll be like, nothing looks different. Nothing looks different. You'll take it in a week, you'll say nothing looks different. You'll take it in 2 weeks, you'll be like, it's not as good as I thought it would be after 2 weeks. This is me. I'm talking about my personal experience. When 4 weeks came around, I think it was 4 or 5 weeks, but or more. I think it was about 5 weeks. I think it was 40 days. Okay, I remember specifically 40 days. I looked at the photo and I was like, wait, I think I see a difference. I compared it to my first photo. I looked at the 40th and the day 1 and day 40, and I was like, oh my goodness, this is actually working. But just think about that. It took me 40 days to see a difference. That'll really tell you, do not worry about the photos, not worry about seeing progress in the mirror on the scale until enough time goes by where you've made it a habit, where you're going to the gym not for results, but to be happy and because you know this is healthy for you. So just keep it going, keep going, keep going. Do not stop. Follow the rules. Make it a habit. Make it a lifestyle, honestly, if you want to see results, and you'll see them. Trust me, you do not need a photo to tell you. Time will tell you. Time will go by and you'll see it finally. Number 5, like I said before, consistency brings results. Consistency brings results. I promise you, hard work and consistency brings results if you're following the rules, right? Following a certain diet, whether that be build muscle, eating a calorie surplus, or calorie deficit. Make sure you're just being consistent with it and doing a proper diet change and not just eating whatever and trying to make a difference. Eating anything you want, not thinking about your food, will not make a difference in the gym. It might just put on mass, but not any definition. It might just make you feel sluggish, and because you're not giving your body what it needs, not enough protein, not enough carbs, and just a bunch of fat. So really make sure that you're being diligent and consistent with all your rules and with everything that comes along with the fitness journey, and you'll see results. And number 6, which I might think is one of the most important, is do not take rest for granted. Let me say that again. Do not take rest for granted. You simply cannot lose weight and build muscle if you're not getting enough sleep. That's as simple as that. That's why this is one of the most important tips, and why I made it the last one, because I want to leave you with this. Sleep can be very inviting. You love it. It's comfortable. It's hard to get out of bed. You want more of it. But in order to get that sleep, you need to really, in order to get enough sleep, not just the sleep that you like in the morning, 6 hours, 5 hours, it's comfortable, it's nice. I'm talking about good 8 hours, healthy, habitual sleep. And I am telling you right now, I did not have that. And I think that's one of the reasons I came out of this entire challenge thinking, man, I think I could have done better. I was still happy with my results, and I think that there's still a difference, a mad difference, and I'm really happy with them. I'm not going to say I'm not happy with them. But if I had slept 8 hours every single day consistently, going to sleep and waking up at the same time, I think there would have been even bigger results. And for me to say that is kind of hard, but at the same time, it's just the truth. So do not take rest for granted. To build muscle, you need sleep. To lose weight, you need sleep. Your body does all that work you put in throughout the day, the 2 workouts, the gallon of water, that all culminates towards the end of the day. When you go to bed, your body works it all out. And also the mental positive, the mental pros, the things that really help your mental health with exercise really, really works towards the end of the day when you get your rest, because that's when your brain really clears out all the cache. Like if, for example, a computer, every time you restart the computer, your computer runs faster, it works better. Same thing goes with with sleep. If you get a good night rest, you wake up and you simply will just feel better. You'll be a better version of yourself because you worked hard the other day to work on your body, to work on your mental health. You need to get that rest. And that's something that if I were to redo this challenge, I would have made that a huge priority. And because it would have also helped with my workouts, having enough energy, recovering better, being more diligent with my reading and my gallon of water, not downing not downing a bunch of water at the end of the day or reading last minute, just being more disciplined with everything. I think that really would have been better if I had gotten more rest, if I had gotten my 8 hours diligently. That's the one thing I didn't do. It should be part of the rules. If it was part of the rules, I think I would have done it. It's not part of the rules, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm going to end with that. Get your rest. Even if you're not doing this fitness journey or just listening for fun, get your rest. It'll help you with everything you do in life. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video version of my podcast. I'm really excited for all this. There's going to be multiple videos, another channel on YouTube coming out that will have more about my financial part of my life with day trading and stocks, but also, just daily life and stuff that I want to share. So I'm excited. I'm excited for the journey that I'm going to be going on with y'all, and I'm really happy. This is my 10th episode. If you're listening, thank you so much. If you got to the end, thank you so much. Share this with your friends and family. If you found it exciting, if you found it helpful and enjoyable, I appreciate y'all. Have a wonderful day.